Yo, what's happening, everybody? Low Key Golf RP. We're gonna do well, first of all, let me give you guys an update on the tournament that happened on Friday. It was a couple of days ago. So number one is tied for fourth, right? Which isn't too bad. No consistency really in my shots. I was spraying my driver, which is kind of sad because that's like my bread and butter. And my teammates weren't really consistent either. So it just made for a rough day. Although we did finish strong and we got a couple of birdies and stuff like that, you know, so it wasn't too bad, but I didn't have high expectations. I was just glad to be out there. It's a beautiful day. It's a good day to golf, not be at work. You know what I'm saying? So that was that. It is what it is. So moving forward, so the direction that we're gonna go now is we're gonna start focusing on, number one, of course, practicing, but getting better and having more fun. So with that being said, I'm gonna work on the driver today. I'm gonna go inside the MLM Pro and see what kind of different settings are for the driver. I gotta get that thing back on track. And that's gonna be kind of the focal point for a minute. So until we get past that and get a little more consistency, we'll see what happens. But stay tuned. Thanks for plugging in. Thanks for watching. Keep swinging. Don't stop. I'm not stopping. I'm doing this once again because this is my motivation, right? And I want everybody to have fun and play more golf. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep rolling. All right. So it's RP. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in a minute. Peace. Yo, what's good? Welcome back, party peeps. Welcome back. So what we got, like I told you, I went out to the range, I did my thing, and I had the results. I did do something a little different. I did the, here, let me show you. So you can actually go to target range, and I'm not sure what happened because that's what I actually did today. And on my phone, it had imagine like Top Golf, like where you have a target and you're trying to hit that target and you can set the distance. So I had it set to 260 yards because, like I told you earlier, I'm going to start focusing on my driver again, because when I'm hitting my driver well, it seems like everything starts to flow around that. It's kind of like just like putting also. So I wish I could show you the picture, but just kind of imagine. It's like an animation, not like a cartoon, but you know, it's got graphics. You can choose, I think it was low quality, high quality graphics. I chose a low quality just because I don't know, I want to see what it looked like. And it looked good when I was on the range. It actually did. What I was mainly looking for was to make sure that the ball flight was accurate to what I was seeing on the MLM Pro screen. And it actually really was. So if I hit a fade, then on the screen it was showing a fade. If I pushed it, then it showed a push on the screen. If I pulled it, the same thing. So unfortunately, I can't show you that. It's not going to recreate all those shots for me on the driving range simulator. But in the future, I'm going to set up like probably a simulator in the garage, and I'm going to hook up a TV, and then we're going to start doing it like that. And plus, I'm going to do that anyway, so I can start getting my spin numbers, the side spin and axis to see what's going on there, so I can further evaluate what I'm doing. So, kind of like I said earlier, the tournament was on Friday, and like I said, I was inconsistent. Like I said, count that as number 7, my 7th time playing golf in the last 3 years. But that's all going to change here shortly. It's changing now. I've been practicing since I've got my launch monitor and since I decided to create the YouTube channel. So all good things to come. But you know what it does say? So you can see right here on the screen, it says target 261. I'm not sure why it says 261 when I thought I set it at 260. But anywho, target hit. I hit 10 of 37. 10 out of 37 shots for 27%. Which is, whatever. It's not that good, not that bad. But is what it is. Average prox, I'm guessing average proximity, 229 feet. So I was within that range. Alright, cool. Let's take a look at the driver shots. So, and I'm telling you right now, while I was looking at the monitor to see, make sure it's accurate, I could tell what I was doing on Friday. I had a really strong grip and I was really squeezing the club really hard. And that's why I was pulling my shots and all sorts of garbage was coming out of my swing. It's just amazing how you can forget like the basics sometimes of what you're supposed to be doing. And then, of course, you have to try to troubleshoot your shot and it's just not working. But anyways, let's look at some of this. Let's go to this first one. This is not good. 225 carry, 141 ball speed, smash factor. See, that's another thing. I wasn't hitting the ball well. Look at the smash factor. Normally I'm 143 and up, and my average today was 140. You can see they're all over the place. 135, 140, 144. So it's like a pretty good one. 144 might be the best. 143. Yeah, so that makes a big difference. Like, obviously, you can have mishits and still get a pretty good ball out there, but that's not the way you want to build consistency. You want to try to get the center of that club face, not just the driver, your irons, just every club that you swing. Obviously, clubs are made to be forgiving, and of course, there's a sweet spot, and that's what we're searching for. And some of them are pretty big on some clubs, and some are kind of small, but my driver is not a player's driver, so to speak. It's it's like all the other drivers, 460cc head, and it's got a decent sweet spot, but obviously it can be missed. We'll take a look at one of these, see what it looks like. I can't see that one. Interesting. What about this one? It's not allowing me to. It's because I got that one clicked already. I see. I had too many clicks. This is a bad shot. It was a pull. 225 yard carry. 1.35 smash factor. Horrible. In my world. Let's look at one with like normally my carry is like 250. So that's like my baseline. So that's kind of what I go off of. So look at two that are close. This is a 1.44 smash factor. Let's look at what this ball flight looks like. Oh, God, it's horrible. It's a pull. That's a bad shot. Let's not go. No. Let's look at another one. Let's look at this one. Try to see what we're doing wrong. That's a little better. It's not bad. Let's take a look at the impact vision, see what the club face was doing. Now you can see that's pretty much right in the middle of the club head. That's what you want. That's why that smash factor is at a 1.42. And then that's called the club doing the work for you. That's what it is. You hit the sweet spot, you get your swing consistent, and you can take out the muscle work and all this other stuff that we think we're doing to make the ball go further. This is a 1.4, so I just want to see this and then take a look at the club face in relation to hitting the ball. A little bit of a draw, looks like. So, yeah, I start hitting those two. That's normally my shot shape. Ooh, you see that? That is not in the center of the club face. That is a missed hit, but that's a forgiving club head. Because that was more on the toe. You can see that. And it produced a draw. So that's a 1.4 smash factor, 248 carry. It probably ended up being like a 260 yard drive somewhere in there. But look at this one, 264 is a carry. See what it looks like. Here's the swing. Yeah, that's playable. It's relatively straight. So I'm just gonna kind of rewind this and see. Okay. Let's take a look at the impact vision. I'm downtown. You're hearing lots of cars in the background. I apologize for that. For some reason, I moved the T over. Let me see what T this is. Yeah, I broke my T and I had moved it over. But you can see right there, near the center of the club face, you know, so I got this sweet spot. Club is on looks like a decent path. I can tell by my swing path too that I'm kind of, my timing's off. I'm not really starting my swing with my arms, but it's almost in sync with my hips. And I'm telling you, to have a really good, consistent swing, you got to start your swing with your lower body. If you start it with your upper body, you're going to start coming across. You're not going to be consistent, at least in my world. And it's evident. Like, these numbers all over the place, but we're going to have some fun with it. We are going to have some fun with it for sure. 7-iron, I just kind of hit the 7-iron just to kind of warm up. We'll take a look at one of these. We'll take a look at this one right here, see what it looks like. Okay, it's not a bad shot. Once again, that MLM Pro 2 is, yeah, I was fading I was hitting a fade with my irons. Let's take a look at this impact vision and see what we got. It's off the toe. And still coming across, that's why it's fading. Yeah, I got some work to do. It's a good ball first contact, but it's terrible. It's off the toe. But you can see mishits play. I mean, we can't be perfect all the time. I'm not trying to be. I'm just trying to improve my game. So that's why I'm looking at these shots and I'm seeing what I'm doing wrong, because I normally wouldn't have this data, you know, unless I went to a simulator. And by the way, you know, I don't know what all the other golf stores are charging, but Dick's was like $30. I don't know for how long, 20 minutes or something like that. I could be wrong. Please don't quote me, but that was unbelievable. So I believe that my launch monitor is going to pay off in the long run, especially when I hook up the TV in the garage and I get my net set up. So let's take a look at this one, see what we got. Okay. And that's the fade again. I don't think this is the same shot. I happened to look away for a second. Golly. And that's why you're hitting a fade. Coming across. Face is somewhat open. You're putting that side spin on the ball and it's starting left and curving to the right. And that's exactly what you see right here. Watch this. Ball's going to start left, come back right. So, all right. I don't know. Look at when it's lower numbers, and then we're going to sum this up real quick. So we got still hitting the fade. Let's take a look at the impact vision real quick. Off the freaking, ooh, you see the club, the club head came back. You see that? I got some grip issues to work on. I got some work to do. It's a work in progress. So the goal is to see progress and to keep getting better and to keep y'all in the loop of what's going on. So we're going to get this right. We are going to get it right for sure. But that was today's session. I did the practice range. It was like a simulation on the actual Rapsodo Pro 2 that I can't play back for y'all, unfortunately. But when I did it, it looked really cool. Excuse me, and it made the session like fun, you know. So I look forward to doing the other options and features for practicing and showing y'all what it's about. So, all right, until next time, a couple of days probably I'll get some more practice in, play some more games, and keep you guys in the loop. All right, so this is low-key everything. This is RP. Stay tuned. More to come. See you next time. Peace. Peace.